Yarniversee students, thank you for tuning into my video today. Today we have a very special video as always because everything that comes from me is special. We are going to make a skirt, a checkered skirt on the Sentro knitting machine. So things you'll need is a knitting machine, you'll need a weaving needle, you'll need a crochet hook, you're going to also need a scissor, some waste yarn. You're also going to need 4 balls of yarn. I'm doing a checker pattern, so I have 2 different greens. And yeah, let's get started. Panel. I'm gonna be working in panel mode. Honestly, you could do panel in tube. It really doesn't matter. You could do panel in tube. I'm going to do it in tube because I like the way that it doesn't cut me off when. Okay. I honestly haven't used this machine in a very long time. When does it start to count? Let me go this way, right? Okay. So here we are. I'm going to use my waste yarn. I'm going to go under, behind, under, behind, under, behind, under, behind, under, behind, under. Or maybe I should do it in panel. Okay, we're gonna do it in panel. Under, behind, under. Okay. You don't have to cast on with this one, you just have to drop it in, put it into the tension gauge, and then you start to wind your machine up. Oh, that was one. Okay, so what I do need is a counter. Okay. Run 1. I don't know, I just downloaded a random counter app because the machine isn't counting cute for me. Now, what I will say, when you actually start putting on the yarn for your garment or your skirt or whatever, when you get to the last peg, you want to hold on to your tension gauge when you're turning it back the other way so that you're getting a tight, of course it do some weirdo shit. So you're getting a tight or a clean edge for your skirt. And then once you reach past that one, you can just, oh, I'm on row 2. Same thing when you get to the other end. When you get to the other end, you're going to want to hold your yarn, even though it's in the tension gauge, so that your edges are clean. Because if you look, this is a rough edge here. Now we're going to turn it back. 2, we're on 3. Okay, so I did 40 rows of this green. I'm trying to get it to be like a square kind of vibes. I do believe as when I take it off of this, it'll it'll turn into a square, honestly. So now I'm gonna switch colors. I'm going to cut the yarn, and I leave a pretty long string, and I just place it in the center of the Sentro knitting machine. Then all I do is I take the next color of yarn and I leave a long string as well, and then I place it into the tension gauge, and then I just begin turning it back the other way. And I'm gonna put one here. I should have left a longer string because you have to crochet the ends around. But before you do the crocheting, you have to cast off. So you drop your yarn in the middle, and then you are going to place your yarn in the tension gauge, and then you are going to just turn your winder and you're gonna do this a couple times. Oy. Turn it back this way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, this should be slightly enough. Oh, more. We'll do some more. Okay. Now you have enough. You're gonna drop it in, and then you're just to cast off. You're gonna just spin it this way. So therefore, you drop in stitches, and then you turn it back the other way. And just take it off this one. Okay. I didn't really want to watch Mohana. Kim Possible? Sure. Actually, no, we'll watch Kim Possible though. Okay, then when you take it out, you're just gonna stretch it out. Because this is... I'm gonna stretch it out. And the dress itself is pretty stretchy. So you stretch it out. Okay, now in order to remove the waste yarn off of the skirt or the panels, what you're gonna do is, I cut my string a little too short, so I'm just gonna tie some yarn back onto it. I'm just gonna add that back on. Go under. You're going to pick up the green string, or the first row of your work, and you're going to go under the next one. So go under, then you're going to go under the next one. And you're going to pull it through. Because then you have something to tie it off with, but right now that end isn't looking so cute. You just go under the string, pull it up, 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 and then you do that all the way to the end, and then you do it on the other side as well.
Can I show you something really quick?
Now that I've went all the way down to the end, I went from this end to the end with the string on at the blah, blah, blah. And then you just begin to unravel the yarn from the, you could also do it this way. No, you would have to take this out first. You can take out this piece. Off camera, I did a lot. But it's okay, because you really didn't miss out on anything, because all I did was create 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. They're alternating, so light green, well, dark green, light green. Okay, I did the panels going this way, so I connected them going this way as well. But as you can tell, that they're alternating, so there's no two of the same color next to each other. And I also added a little scrunch at the end of the skirt. And I will be honest with you, I made this skirt kind of big. I was gonna give up, but I said, why give up? I already used all the yarn. We can still make it a really cute skirt. It could be one of those like boho skirts. So I'm going to now connect this last piece together and show you how I do it. I have this weaving needle, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to place some yarn into here. And I usually leave a long string because it is a long skirt. I don't end up using all of the string, but better safe than sorry. So I just tie a double knot, because if you do one knot, then it starts to unravel. Okay. Now what you do is you are going to line up the skirt together, and you're going to be doing a mattress stitch, but you're going to skip the first and the second row, and you're going to start doing the mattress stitch in the third row for both sides. I really did that in hopes to make the skirt a little bit smaller, and in order to avoid the imperfections, because when I was making the skirt, some rows were skipped, some rows were skipped, in like the starting of the row, but as you went to the second stitch and the third stitch, it corrected itself. So you're gonna go into this is the third one. 1, 2. So there we go. You're gonna take your yarn, your needle, you're going to stick it in, and you're going to pull up this piece. So I'm gonna show you a little closer. You're going to go under the first one, it's right here, and you're going to pull up the stitch. You're going to put your needle through, then you're going to go here, under, do the same thing. You go under, pull through, under, pull through, under, pull through, under, pull through, you're going to do that all the way down the skirt. I'm going to do it all the way down and I'll come back. Okay. Now for each corner or each panel that I connected, I left some of it open. So for this one, I'm going to leave from 2 squares open. This one I left 1 square open. This one I left like a little under 1 square. Let me see if I unravel it. Yeah, this one is just a little bit under 1 square undone. This one is 1 square undone, and then this one is a little more than 1 square undone. So for this one, I'm going to make it 2 squares unsewn together. Now if you wanted to just make a closed skirt, you could just continue doing the stitch all the way down for each panel, but for me, I kind of wanted some dimension in the skirt. So all I'm going to do is go on the inside of the skirt, make a couple tie-off stitches. So just a couple knot stitches. Just gonna make some knots. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it off. And all I did okay, now all I did to make the drawstring was do a chain. So you just take your needle or your crochet hook, and you make a chain. I made the chain. What you're gonna do is make sure it's tight. You're gonna cut off the excess yarn at the ends. Then you're going to back and forth, back and forth. Okay, you can take it, you can leave it in. Now I've got it all the way through. If you have it flat, oh my gosh, did I let it go? A little bit. No, I didn't. That was right here. If it's flat out, this is what it would look like. When it's scrunched up, this is what it looks like. Now we have a lot of loose ends or a lot of loose strings. All I'm gonna do for the ones at the top, well, what I'm gonna do for all of them is just tie them together. To make it secure, I'm gonna pull one under the hook, then wrap it again. We'll tie it again. And then cut it off. I'm gonna do the same for this one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the dress inside out because there's a lot of loose strings in there. And we're just gonna go through the same process of tying them together. And then cutting it off. Tying the strings together. Okay, I've cut off all of the excess pieces. Now I'm gonna show you how big the dress, well, the skirt is on me, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna fix it. The thing you're gonna need for a drawstring is to create a chain the same way that you did for the bottom pieces. So I'm gonna make a chain with the same green. From my head to my toes, it's so really, you know, fresh and cool. It's just what I do. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna call this the potato pouch skirt. Okay guys, this is the skirt. I put the drawstring in there. It's a pretty loose skirt. I'm gonna call this a potato pouch skirt. Alright, Yarniversee students, thank you for tuning into my video today. I hope that you like, share, and subscribe because I truly appreciate all of my subscribers. And class is dismissed. See you next video.